Look at the front line there. There is Pace, Højlund, Garnacho, and of course Marcus Rashford. Is this going to be an issue for you, Gabby Agbonlahor?
A massive issue.
Why?
Because on Boxing Day, Aston Villa lost to Manchester United. I think Manchester United had about 15, maybe, offsides. But what happens in football is, eventually when they time their runs, look here, look at that space in behind. I think it's Garnacho here. He gets an effort on goal. I think he actually scores. I think he missed that one. Look at this one here, though. Look how quick you've got Rashford here. Look, half the pitch to run into. He played it too early here. He should carry on. And Garnacho goes and scores, but he's offside. But this high line, you can't play it in the Premier League when you're playing against pace. I feel like Aston Villa, it's worked a lot this season. Look at here again. No pressure on the ball. Look how easy it is to get in behind.
Well, I agree with you, Gabby, but one thing you can't argue with is only the top three who've conceded less goals than Aston Villa. Yeah, they've only conceded 30 goals. That's
because of our keeper. You look at here, you look at here again. Look how easy it was for him to get inside. And I said to you off camera, Adam, if I was playing because of my speed, I was one of the quickest in the Premier League. I would love to play against Aston Villa every week. Stay in your own half. Someone like Fernandes, time on the ball, because we're not pressing the ball. So you can't have a high line when you've not got a quick defence, when you're not pressing the ball.
100%.
But if you do that today, we're in big trouble.
Though. You have to back him, Unai Emery, because what he's done is he's trying to squeeze the pitch so they're playing in their half of the pitch. And what you're seeing is Aston Villa getting more of the ball. Yeah, they might get done and they might get done in behind every now and then, but their line is so organised this season. Yeah, they got done against Man United, they did, and Rashford and Garnacho did expose them. But over the course of the season, they've caught so many teams offside, so many players have got frustrated with the line, and it's actually helped them be able to play in that end of the pitch so they can move the ball quickly, and that's why Aston Villa have done so well. So, yeah, they might get exposed, but you have to say it's been a positive for them this season.
Well, as a central defender, as I said to both of you before off air, if there's no pressure on the ball, I wouldn't want to be that eye line. But you can't argue with the facts. Like I've said to you, you know, 23 games played, 30 goals conceded. So there's only the top three who have conceded less than them.
Do you know why, though, Carlton? Because when you got Pau Torres, he's been out. Yeah. When you've got Konsa in there, Konsa's got pace. Yeah. He'll get back.
Yeah. But
it's like, eventually, you're going to play against someone who's quicker than you.
No, 100%.
So today, if you've got Garnacho on the right, Rashford on the left, Højlund down the middle, you've got Langley with no pace. Yeah. You've got Moreno left back with no pace. Matty Cash with no pace. Diego Carlos is sort of quick. If you play that high line, you're just suicidal.
But the problem that you've got then as a manager, if that is your philosophy and that's your principle, you're not going to change it because you haven't got the personnel, because then you're changing everything that you've been working on pre-season and whatever. So, like I've said to you before, Gabby, I'm 100% on your side. I don't agree with a high line with no pressure on the ball. If there's pressure on the ball, of course you can squeeze up. You run the risk of a man getting sent off. You get a man sent off early, and especially against, if you're saying the players who were playing that high line are not available to Aston Villa at this moment, then you're running the risk of people getting sent off.
I've seen it, James, sorry there. The game in Boxing Day, you had Garnacho and Rashford literally standing as if they're about to do 100 metres in their own half, just ready to go. Yeah. Stay in your own half, you're onside, the line's that high. We saw it yesterday from Spurs. Yeah.
But Spurs do it, and Spurs have been good at it, and people have loved it. Aston Villa are doing it. You have to say it's been good.
Well, look at the table. Look at the table.
Spurs and Tottenham, they play ridiculously high lines. Yeah. Man City play a high line. Who are the teams at the top? Aston Villa and Spurs. Yeah. So you have to say the managers that have come into the Premier League are implementing this. You know, I understand that people, you've got to sit in and you've got to, you know, but no, Spurs had that with Conte and people didn't like it. Well, Unai Emery's come in, it's been a breath of fresh air watching Aston Villa play. And they are, and you might think, they're going to get exposed. They've caught so many teams offside. And it gives them the opportunity to play high up the pitch.
But I don't mind it, but it's when certain players aren't available. For me, you've got to tweak it, because if you're Manchester United today, you're like, I dare you to play that. Yeah. I dare you to play that high line. We're just going to make runs. Burnley did it. Do you know what I mean? All these teams do it. Everton done it. Calvert-Lewin, we saw the chance yesterday, he ran through. Missed a chance on 1v1.